In the presence of an all-wise and merciful God,
Bless you,
that has blessed us and for broken-hearted sinners in the day. And I hope in the flesh that God will bless you to say something. And that it will cause you to want to go to heaven. I realize tonight God knows about this matter. He knows about me. He knows about you. This is a sad time. It's better to go to the house of mourning than
Yes,
to
sir.
go to the house of feasting.
That's right. What's about? What's about?
Satan has got the pleasures of the world to offer you. Finally, this is what he's got at the end of death. And a lake of burning fire at the end of the earth. Sin came into the world by one man. First man, God has made him. And by that disobedience of that one man, we all, brother Horn, have to die.
Yes, sir. What's the book?
By one man came the sin, and by one man came the death. But by another man came also the resurrection of the dead. That's the man. I want to introduce you. I hope my mind could carry me on.
Bless you, Lord. If it's
My troubles full tonight. I'm in trouble. Let's go someday in one church. Get that off my mind. Lord, help me to pray.
Lord, pray.
I want to tell you about this awful man called the devil and what he's got to offer you in the end of this life. everything. He's God, He's death and can't never die. When I was a young man, I tried to study how long eternity was. Just the billions of years instead of a quote for a moment. Something forever has got no end to it. What few fleeting moments that we have on this earth, we get right till we die. Yesterday is a day that come and it's gone. You can't bring it back. You can't go back into yesterday. And this day that God give us, Brother Monroe's almost gone. And ain't got no tongue out of tomorrow. There's one breath between me, Lord, and you. That's the difference, y'all. Between you and me. As a little girl that they bred in England, had wrote on her tombstone, she's 16 years old. The way at the bottom. I used to be as you are, but you couldn't be for me. So today, got no tongue tomorrow. God wake you up in the morning. It'll be today. People's are dying, thousands of them every day, every moment. There's dying. Hundreds of people leaving the country. And God looked down from the height of His sanctuary to help the earth. And He loved the creation of His hand.
Bless Him, Lord, if it's so.
But it had grieved God in His own heart that He'd ever have made man, Brother Monroe, to come so weak.
Bless Him, Lord.
But yet, God had the best thing He had in heaven. Was His only begotten Son.
Yes, Lord.
And He sacrificed Him that you and I may go to heaven. I realize tonight that Jesus come and stayed 33 and a half years according, Brother Monroe, to history. And finally at last sacrificed His life
Bless Him, Lord.
on the cross at Calvary because He loved me. Yes, sir. He came here and He died that you and I might live forever in a better place than we're in tonight. This world weren't good enough. God's people, and He went away, Brother Monroe. And He said, I'm going away. I'll return. I'm a-coming back. I feel tonight when He went and sat
Bless Him,
down
Lord.
after the resurrection, sat down at the right hand of the Father, making intercession for the saints according to the will of God.
Yeah.
How the young man took part and took a hold of Satan and went a long ways down that road. 28 years old, I began to study over my life, seriously, that if I die in this condition, hell's going to be my home. And it took a whole lot to turn me around because I was a wicked man. But I want you to understand one thing. I saw what Satan had to offer. Went down to that country. That place is on fire. There was somebody in there that couldn't get out. I listened tonight, Brother Death, and hell, it'll coming out one of these mornings in the resurrection, and it's going right over him. Where Brother Harr said the lake, how it's burned with fire and brimstone, and the smoke of their torment, I will sing forever.
Lord bless.
I am forever. That's why God, I'll give you the best thing He had in heaven. He didn't want you to go there. And he fixed a way, brother, that you can escape after none. But a young man, I took Satan by the hand and went a long way. Down that road, my mother, I was an old weeping widow. I left finally last by her children. Oh, children, I don't go too far. Down that road if you die in your sin. Where your dad's went, you can't come. I better listen today. I never paid too much attention to that old woman, Brother Monroe. I was young and full. I listened left home a young man. I listen today. I want you to understand one thing. God, I want your attention. He knows how to get that too. I want you to know that. Oh, Paul, look where you're going. I look in front of you. I was on a broad road. I rather listen than a drunk man come off that road. I listen, she broad, she wide enough. I friend that wants to walk that road. I'm going to tell you one thing. They've another road. There's a little narrow path. Oh, you can't walk that road by yourself. You have to have somebody.
Yes, sir.
That's in front. Leading guide you. So listen to me. I want you to understand something. Don't let a man deceive you. For God is not law. Whatsoever a man sow, that so shall he also reap. Yeah, Brother Monroe, the world today is full of religion, and it's on sale, brother. Listen, and I'm telling you, you can buy whatever. Listen to the price you want to pay. Oh, but there is one few and undefiled religion. And I'll tell you what it costed men and women. It costed them their very lives and the pleasure and the things of this world. Now listen, I tried to bargain a little with the Lord. I got scared. I didn't want to go down to hell. Oh, God, I get a young man. If you'll do this for me, Lord, I'll do that for you. I tried to get him over on my side. I found out right quick he wasn't going to stop out. Oh, Paul, I'm over here where I've been, and you'll have to come over here. Now listen, people, if they'll draw nigh to them, he'll come close enough on you. I'll wrap both arms around you. The greatest thing that ever went through my human brain tonight was leaving this time life world and for never end in eternity. Brother Monroe, bless the Lord, I've never been this body no further than this earth. I've never crossed the river yet. Oh, but I believe that. 1968, I believe the Lord from the judgment bar out of my bedroom. Somebody said, what are you talking about? Boy, if you've been born again, you've already been judged. Worthless, eternal life. Is that He said, Satan is transformed as an angel of light. Be not marvel as his minister. I'll be as the minister of righteousness. That man of Satan will tell you, you must be born again. Only Brother Monroe, yes, sir. But he's got a little way about his head. If you look right real and stop and look at him and listen at him a few minutes, he'll say, I've got a little sinner's prayer here. If you want to get born again, I just repeat after me. Yes, no. Bless the Lord. There's a little clause, brother, everywhere. If you want a whole lot of money, listen, sing this fall back to me. Lord, this world's full of that religion. Oh, boy, let me tell you one thing. That I paid the price for. Somebody said what happened. Listen to this. I caught a little church bug, and I would go when I was a young boy. Yes, sir. But Dad and Mom built me in there in this old Baptist family. I want you to know something. There's something about two people. Listen, they was Catholic nuns. I used to follow about every funeral we had in her living. We talked to one man, and they said, hey, one thing I have to say about your religion, it's something you can feel down inside of you. Man, and here's the man said, he said, if you all wouldn't care now, I'd like to talk to you. I've belonged to the Southern Baptist for 20 years. I've heard my preacher quote these same scriptures you all have quoted, but when you all quoted them, it was something different. What happened? They said there's something makes you feel good down on the inside. That's the power of some Holy Ghost. That's the power that man's got. Is that right? And they say over now and then he'll allow one of his old ministers to handle that power just for a little while. Oh, Brother Kirby, call me will cause me to sit up and take notice. Listen today, I don't know why I was even at church that night. To this day, I don't know. But I'll tell you one thing. Oh, Brother Casby, bless his life, cut me out the first thing. But that old pitiful man busted my heart. But listen tonight, there was a pride that this religion has cost it, isn't it? This old Baptist family has left a blood trail everywhere she's been. And she didn't stop at the rose block. I want you to know that. And God sacrificed his son, and his son sacrificed his life. And the first old Baptist preacher I found bound from the wilderness. Oh, boy, you can behead this old man. Oh, but you can't stop this religion. There's a captain that's ruling her. Oh, she's been at the bottom of the ocean. Oh, she's been down in the fire. I couldn't burn her. In the water, I couldn't burn her. And them old lions, I'll say all night. Let's see what Lord Glory, glory. Ever had was that mom. Ain't nobody I messed with old Daniel. I told him next morning and something was that thing and caused him to come. And some start these people and calls them to him. I'd ask a question about this stealing religion. Oh, Daniel, has your God saved you, Daniel? Oh, Jesus. I'm all right. Live forever. Last night when you put me in here, I saw the angel of God leave heaven. He's come down here and he's lost. I had a good pillar all night last night. Oh, let me tell you one thing. Queen Mary at Nero's block. Listen, history called her. She killed these pilgrims about 1,000, brother, at Nero's block. And listen, I know, the young people today, Brother Rollers here, you'll never know one time really how he helped me. Listen, I mean, Frank sung a lot of little bitty songs. Brother Grover said one time, he said, boy, when you sing them little songs, you get them young people's singing old time songs. It'll lodge deep in their heart. Yes, Lord. I want to show you something. I sung a little girl
that found my sister lost her when she's a little bitty baby. She's 29 years old today, and she found her not too many days ago, and she wanted to come and see her. I went to almost Alabama and got that little girl and brought her there. Oh, that little boy and a little girl was about 2 or 3 years old. And listen, I said, she said, do you belong at any kind of a church? And she said, no, sir, I don't. My sisters tried to get me to, but I've studied about it. I said, like, every time I went to church, seemed me there was only interested in the money. Lord, we work cheaper than anybody else today. Somebody tell, how much do you give? Lord,
Any day.
any day. Yes, sir. At the end of the road, Lord, you talk about a payday in that morning. She said, no, sir, listen, she said to you, I said, yeah, I belong to an old regular Baptist. And she began to question about it, and I started a little song that bright morning, and started rising. Bless the Lord, I heard Brother Sally, and I was a little boy. I tried to sing every little bit, but you know, a little boy and a little girl, I didn't pay too much attention to that song. But listen, I got all the way home, taking her back. I sung a little song every moment, brings me near my long salvation love. It might not mean too much to you people tonight, but when they were burning them old pilgrims to the stake, when I started that song, every moment brings me nearer. Boy, she meant something to them people. Oh, I love you, church. I love the way you preach. I love the way they sing. But Lord, we have to sacrifice too much for that religion. Lord, if the elder got in contact with Jesus, what a little price to pay for a mansion in glory. Lord, that sent that morning, 1968, I come in my room. I don't know how close I never happened to you, but that night I scooted over in the bed and I said, Jesus, Lord, I'm going down to hell. I want you young men and women to take this home with you tonight. Dad got killed when I was a little boy, 13 years old. And when they rolled him out, I grabbed a hold of his coffin, and the man just kept rolling. I said, Dad, I'll see you again. Oh, Lord, let me tell you something. That morning that he come in my room, I said, Lord, I'll pray every prayer. I know how to pray. And I was on the steel slab. I was going in to a devil's hell. Mommy weren't there. Oh, Dad was dead and gone. My wife weren't there. Oh, Brother John Lane. Oh, them preachers. I know they weren't there, Brother. But so, Lord, as much as this whole Baptist church meant to me, they weren't tired that night. But that man reached down his hand. Oh, press your I'm going to save you. I'll come that burn. I want to show you something that man is in my soul. I was going to get up and excuse myself. But Lord, I wouldn't take it back to the world like this. For how I feel now. And little boy, today, let me leave this with you. God has you all down here in Kentucky. I've got so much on my mind. Forgive me, just a few minutes of time. I look around at you young brothers. Lord, look here sitting. You brothers got to go bad. Sit around and you get in trouble. to go and say, Brother Rover, what can I do? Brother Lauren, Brother Monroe, what can I do? Oh, God, the other day, I walked down the church house. Lord, didn't have nobody. I walked out in the street. I said, Brother John, oh, I know you had a rough road, but I wonder if you left alone now like I am. Let me tell you, young brother, Lord, oh, Brother Grover, oh, Brother Monroe, oh, Lord, let me tell you one thing, when you come to be alone, oh, Brother John, you left us all alone, and all alone, a little boy said, oh, son, they trusted in the man, and him at the right hand of the Father. You talk to him, I begin to pray, oh, God. What went wrong, Lord? Bless the Lord tonight. If you get in that little path and follow the Lord, He'll lead you in your right way. I'll stand you in the way. Inquire, I've heard the good path. When my Father doing oh, God, I'm going to show you a people from. I was a reckless man. I was an alcoholic. Nobody couldn't handle. Not a one barroom. In Detroit there. My mother couldn't do nothing with me. My wife and children, they was afraid of me. Oh, the time that was they tried me. They tried me. My children. Not afraid no more. My neighbor, Brother Horn, knows about Paul. If you want to find out about me, go talk to my neighbor. You'll know about him. I'm out here what happened. I said, oh, Lord God, I'm a dying man. This before daylight of that morning, I was dying, Brother Monroe. I know I was dying. I said, Lord, He's setting some fools for me. I scooted over for him to sit down. I said, Lord, if I ought to go in out of that burning hell, I'm going down. I'm going down. I'm praying to you. I'm going down. A begging to you. Oh, God, let my wife find me dead, Father. I am the morning. Tell me tonight, you'll have to die to get this pure and undefiled religion. And I'll tell you this much, you'll know somebody walks with yes, sir. Somebody said, how can you do that? Do you know what a Christian is? He's a Christ life, man. Then she's here, and she don't be far. I've told you, I'm out of the world, and therefore, and you know more, out of the world. I'm bless the Lord. You've been killed there to the love of sin. I've tempted you when you were. I've fired him. You can't pour it that you've been made alive with God. You was made alive forever. Did you all ever wonder why a man would get in the pulpit and tell these people that they could backslide? Did you all ever study why a man would tell you that? I want to show you what God does to Paul that morning. He'll do for every man that comes to him. I want to leave this with a heart full of love, brother. Oh, for God does forever. He changes or not. Is that right? Nothing had it nothing be taken away. I've been roasted. I wounded one. I listened to me. I listened to me tonight. That little man said, Father, the approach here has already fallen on me. Bless the Lord. Oh, God, have mercy. Is that what you prayed? Why sure it was. It is a price to pay. Why sure. I would bless the Lord. I want to leave this week. I hear tonight that man will say, you can do that, and you can do this. let me show you what a man called Jesus said. He said, oh, Father, I've lost none. I've lost none. I'm bless the Lord. I've lost none. I've saved one. And old Judas, when the devil entered into him, I give him at the scripture. I might be fooled. It's up to you tonight. The man I serve has never lost a sheep. When he filled it, never life him still. He filled it forever. A young man, have you ever watched your mother? I put up a tent, apple, a bean, or anything. And Mom said, and I want to live and see if I don't can talk to no yes, Lord. Mom said in the earth, I bless the Lord. I let it run down. I didn't fall. And Mom said, boy, we might as well to eat and it'll never make hell. I told Brother Frank, I said, Brother Frank, I'm telling you the truth. We're preaching heaven so good. And religion, see, the people is joining the church and not repenting. Oh, God, have mercy. My dad come back one night and he said, oh, listen to me, the young people get what they need in our route tonight. We ought to preach hell harder and the lake harder than I. And men and women die in their sin. They can't go to hell. The man that brought it, started the wine press on. Listen, what he said. I believe he's still I was an amen. Ain't never in a man. I lost. I went through Jesus Christ. Somebody said, oh, then why did he go about this preacher? Just pray for a moment. Now God come down in my lungs. But I've got one more. A little thing. If I can leave it, I'll leave it tonight. Bless the Lord. I believe how to come around. I shake his hand a while ago. I said if he about this preacher, if they could write him down a sermon, bless the Lord. So a doctor told me, he said, Paul, if you're killing yourself, you'll write you down a sermon. Bless the Lord. I wouldn't have to go either with doctor. Brother Frank and me down. Is that right tonight? I want to show you something. I said, last time I was in, I tried to preach 3 in one day. I couldn't even talk. I couldn't even make a little whisper. Frank said, Paul, get up and read the obituary. I don't know if they understood what I said or not, but I tried with all of them there. I sat down. If I could roll me down a little something, it wouldn't be too hard. What that old sister said, that it wouldn't be no good either. I listen now. Do you believe? I had an old church down there in this old prison. There's 2 old sisters, and they wore big brim hats. Let me tell you one thing. It would do like them 2 old sisters. When a man missed her, he ought to talk to him. Is that right tonight? I bless the Lord. What God does, He's still with the eternal salvation. Oh, listen what He does. Somebody said, I wouldn't know where they're at. Oh, I sure He knows where they're at. On Golgotha's hill, He told a little story like this. 9 people. Somebody ought to shed and charity. Is that right? Oh, daughters of Jerusalem tonight, don't weep for me. Bless the Lord. I hear when they looked over there and saw his mom still standing there, her brother arm, and he said, oh, woman, and behold, thy son. Bless the Lord. Behold, my son. And he said to Peter and James, boys, get my mom and take her out here. Don't let her see the breath leave this body. I took and got her and took her away. Oh, the last thing the little man said on that cross, he said, oh, Father, it's finished. Finished, Father. Now, will you glorify thy Son? Oh, in thy hands, I believe my prayer. Oh, somebody, Brother I really, I didn't know. But he told him, he said, Lord, you kill her. I'm tired down. In 3 days, I'll
Burn up again.
Oh, the church is just troubled. They don't know what's going on. They in the tongue, sure. Brother Monroe, it's come upon her. The day of sorrow. But Christ went away. He said, Lord, I'll help you on. Lord, you're going away. How you going to help us now? I'll pray the Father. Did he pray, Brother Monroe? He said, oh, I'll pray the Father.
Yes, Lord.
And he'll send you. Hey, no, they're gone for this. What will it do when you get there? You got you in the ways of all truth. And hang to your limits.
All things.
All things.
And I will come to you.
Yes, we did. But we hold it to you. It's been tried to the fire. It's been tried to the water. It's been tried under the sun. Nothing has ever been able to destroy this river. The man that they crucified, my little brother, one night, Jesus, come on the wall. I tell you this, you brother, come on. I hope Brother Monroe, Brother Grover, Brother Horn, the rest of you praying brothers. Praise the Lord. Freddie, my brother, they told him he had that mother to cross. Yeah, that one, they come up, you know me. Then you had in the hospital. And it's the angel, got me there, and it's 19. He looked out and sworn, he spoke his name again. And he began to say, Lord, you know, the right to life. And then he went by the building and then got very scared to Conway's mom. Back out there. And began to try to pray. That's the Lord. And then felt like God had saved him a long time ago. Isn't that this? He's been on him. How to make it a good door. He said, Lord, you know what about that? He said, follow him in faith. And that wall was there. Jesus hung on that cross. And they've never brought a picture today. What he looked like. He said the weight of his body was put on his neck. The crown of thorns was on his head. It was due over his head. And I got up and I saw it through the hospital front to the wall. He said, follow some of that door down. I don't never see him more on this side of the river. I didn't want to see him like that. We all know about this much. God and praise. We know about it in you. Things that they got with Jesus while you live. If Jesus crossed the road. Jesus said he promised you, he would be there. And when you come to die, your husband will be with you. Your wife, your mom, your dad, your church, the priest, he was going to go with you. Remember the road. You make the money. The boy just got his pencil down. God of every devil that was in hell. I couldn't do a thing with that man in 3 days. He overcome death and the grave. But the grave held him 3 days and nights. When he went down in the ground, or when he come up, he said, oh, death. Where is your stuff? Lord, I would feel good. Bless you, Lord. Receive you. God has your bless you. I'm just telling you the truth. I've had so much confidence.